appreciate you guys being on. I can see Hoa, you in here. And we've got a few other new traders in here as well. So I appreciate you guys being on. Again, every single Wednesday through Friday, 8 a.m. Eastern time, I'm here live in the Edgeful Discord. Where can you access it? On the right-hand side of here for free. And then I have been getting some questions about the algos, everything like that. I know some guys in here that are listening do have access to the algos as well. You only get access to the private chat if you do have the algos. If you've got a regular Edgeful membership, you do not. If you want to come check out, and we'll speak about a few reports as well. If you want to come check out Edgeful for that 7-day free trial, I'll put the link over here as well. I always want to make sure I do mention it, but over here, link in my bio, you can come underneath Edgeful over here and get that 7-day free trial as well. What's up, Hoa? Good to have you on as always, bro. Okay, cool. So let's speak about a few things at the moment. We are trading. We have breached previous day's high on NQ. What I am seeing at the moment, though, is we are obviously rejecting it now, trading underneath the daily VWAP. I would not be surprised to see a little bit of a pullback here today. Maybe back towards that, previous day's lows back down here. I tried some shorts yesterday and got taken out for a loss. So probably did put in the chat as well, but probably should have been a little bit more aggressive on that take profit. I tried a short expecting new lows over here and end up coming back higher towards the rest of the day. But we did struggle to make new highs here yesterday as well. So we'll keep our eyes peeled on that. The DAX has obviously just been ripping new all-time highs again on the DAX today. So that index has just been making its way higher. Nothing's really stopping it at the moment. It looks really, really good for continued longs possibly, but not at this price level. I wouldn't really enjoy that. I want to be buying, off over here. I know some guys in our live trading room did make money on that yesterday, and DAX is one of my favorite tickers to trade. But as you can see, we are clearly making new highs above weekly VWAP, above that daily VWAP as well. So, we are at previous week's highs, which is at all-time highs as well. So going to be interesting to see what we do get on that. But for now, at the moment, it's going to be interesting to see, do we break for new highs? Does the US markets follow that? Let's go over a couple of Edgeful reports that will help us. And some that I like. I know someone was mentioning this on NQ. I did actually bring this up on yesterday's pre-market prep, but something that really, really is neat on this on NQ. If we look at that opening candle continuation report over here, okay. So this opening candle continuation, and let's go to like the last 3 months. Let's make sure the first 30 minutes. Yep, you can see. So if that first hour is bullish, right? 78% of the time we'll close as a bullish closing day, and vice versa for the shorts, 68% of the time. So pretty neat stat that, and it's something to keep in mind, of course. Let's have a look at a few of the currency pairs, because I do know there is a few currency traders in here as well. Pound dollar, so dollar index coming obviously down would bring pound dollar higher. We have been looking for longs now. We have breached previous days highs as well, but looking really, really nice here for longs too. Daily time frame looks pretty bullish. In fact, actually hasn't been this high since back in September of 2024. So things are the dollar index has been taking a little bit of a beating more over recent times. But I know, Hoa, have you had any positions on any other currency pairs? GJ, I actually liked the longs on GJ. I actually ended up taking their loss on GJ as well yesterday after this candle back down. But I like the longs for continuation. Ended up coming back down on that news. We had some that ADP news that came out and actually impacted a little bit of the currency pairs, which GJ normally is not really impacted by USD news, but it did obviously get affected. In terms of news today, let's go over a little bit of that news today as well. We don't actually really have anything at current in terms of that's too high impactful. We've got obviously NFP tomorrow, but we do have unemployment claims at 2:30 p.m. South African time for the USD, right? And then obviously we have Euro, the main refinancing rate, actually in the next 5 minutes. That should shake out obviously those Euro quote pairs for those that trade Euro dollar and that type of stuff, right? So the currency side of things mainly. But let's look at the Mag 7 stocks. We got obviously Tesla's just been coming back down now, back underneath 350, but Tesla down 2% pre-market. Most of the Mag 7 kind of flat or not really moving. Google's the only one that's actually up more than 1% at the moment. So as I said, I think if we hold this level here on the NASDAQ, maybe we come back down. Let's just see what we do get. We have breached previous days' highs, but I just don't like the pricing level that you are getting for a buy over here for longs. We would be buying it almost at the high of the week. Right now, where we are sitting at the moment is that high of the week. If we just turn on the pivot points as well, we're still trading above the daily pivot, but we did respect. You would be buying literally, and look, we fell last week Thursday off that same level in the London session as well. I mean, you literally are buying it at half week. I would not be too interested in it over here, although the general trend this week has been up. And I just don't see this level being a good buy price. I would want, if I'm looking for longs, I would rather want to get a move down before looking for longs in continuation. So sitting on my hands, and this is something that I did actually speak about just to myself in my daily report card yesterday, is that, like, if it's not easy, then I don't want it. And I think, myself included, I'll be a lot better if I'm just waiting for my setups and just hitting those a little bit more hard. But we all got work ons. We all, I'm always trying to get better, trying to improve, and take one day at a time, right? So again, you can get that Edgeful free trial in the link in my bio, as always. Over here, I'll put in the chat too. But let's go like this. Okay, again, I'll re-put in the chat. It's in the Discord as well, the Edgeful Discord. And then come check me out on that Edgeful, in the Edgeful Discord for the rest of the day. I'm always hitting the pre-market preps here live with you guys. But yeah, right now, I'm just not seeing any great potential at the moment. Let's just see what the first hour brings, what happens after this USD news at 2:30 South African time, so 8:30 a.m. Eastern time. And then, we'll take it from there. I appreciate you guys being on as always. Hoa. Appreciate you guys, everyone else watching as well. But yeah, one day at a time, guys. One good trade at a time. Don't need to overcomplicate anything and wait for your pitches. I'm going to always say, go check out that opening candle continuation report, as well as that orb report as well. Those two are pretty neat. And then guys also like that initial balance report as well. I've gone over that opening candle continuation on NQ. Go look what it does on Tesla, NVIDIA, ES, DAX. Make sure that the timings are right on this left-hand side over here as well. Make sure that the timings are correct. You want to make sure that you got the New York open for the New York session and vice versa. But if you want to go rewatch this, I am also live on my social media accounts as well as the Edgeful social media accounts too. So that's where you can rewatch these as always. Orb yesterday was a bit of a tough one, back and forth. But again, not every single day is going to be brilliant. That's why you have to manage the downside. Okay. But yeah, have a good rest of the day, guys. I'll be in here if you want to share some setups, anything that you find interesting with some other reports, maybe that I don't mention as often. Please feel more than welcome, and have a good